Troy, two words that he really talked about in our interview are focus and patience. Those are definitely two key words for Team 118 heading into this season. And we're just a few days away from Utah State, but Coach John says there's still plenty of work to be done.
Comparing this year to last year you're going into your first season as the Vols head coach. Can you compare how you're feeling, your mental state going into this second season?
Well, there's some similarities and obviously a lot of differences, but the first game is always the game of the unknowns. You have a new football team, a new identity, new leadership, new opportunities for players. And we've had a lot of players that have been role players in the past, and now their roles have increased. This is a much different football team. The culture's in place, the standard, the expectations in place, the excitement's in place now in terms of just, passion. We always talk about how do you play with passion. It's when your heart and your mind are totally aligned.
Has anyone emerged that's really surprised you?
Well, in terms of surprises, I think it's just a continued body of work. Marlon Lane is an individual who, when we talk about the differences between last year's team and this year's team, it all starts with Marlon Lane. Very, very proud of him, how far he's come in his own personal growth and development. In terms of freshmen, you really never know until it's for real, but Derek Barnett has been an individual who really has been mature beyond his years. He's come in, he's had a style of play about himself, he's grasped the playbook, he's given us great reps at the defensive end position, and we're going to need that. I think the other storyline in terms of true freshmen is Jashawn Robertson. Came in as a defensive lineman. About the fourth day of practice, we switch him over to the offensive line, and he'll be making his first career start against Utah State. And so again, those individuals have really done a great job, but I think overall the entire freshman class has done a tremendous job. So again, this is a class that really will be the foundation for many years to come.
One thing that you had mentioned before training camp even got started, I think during SEC Media Days, was your concern about how young your defensive line was going to be and offensively. Have you seen the chemistry that you need to see that makes you feel more confident?
Well, I have, and one thing hasn't changed. We're still young, and but I've seen a consistency start to manufacture itself in terms of the offensive and defensive lines. I see a confidence growing, and so much when you start with the offensive line is 5 individuals working together as one. So I think they continue to get better and progress. Our defensive front, I think, will be much more athletic there, but again, it's going to be an overall depth. And as we know, you have to stop the run first and foremost to win in this conference. And we'll be challenged against Utah State. They have a great running back, and obviously they have a quarterback that can come in and make plays with his legs as well.
How far do you see this team needing to go before they are ready for the first game?
Well, I think it's focusing on the process and getting back to our theme of one practice at a time, one moment at a time, one snap at a time. And we have to work on being accurate before anything else. So the structure of walkthroughs, being able to verbalize your assignments, being able to think fast, being able to decipher the signals, line up, technique, stance, alignment, and just play football and rely on your instincts. So again, we're not game ready yet, but we still have a few days left, and we'll be game ready by Sunday.
Well, there's that power of one. We've heard it so many times this summer, all throughout the spring. We're going to see how well the team is able to apply it just in a couple of days. Can you believe it?
Just around the corner.
I know.
Hard to believe.
Thanks, Jillian.